Hello, I thought I would take a minute to answer a couple questions in an email that I get quite often. So I thought, you know what? Let's do it. Let's look at these questions. I'm going to cut this video up into smaller segments and post them that way rather than having it one giant video. I'm still recovering from lightning, so periodically my brain has to think a lot. So if there's a long pause, that's all it is my brain is kind of calibrating and saying, oh, we're looking for words. The first question is, if we are living all of our lives at the same time, are those existences, also all of those lives, with the same souls that we are living with now? So I'm going to put up a picture of the diamond in the water. And what we're going to look at is, we're going to say that the swimming pool is the parameter, the organic parameter of our lifetime, meaning our body is not made to last forever. It does have an expiration. It's an organic matter and it's a temporary vessel. So when we look at the diamond in the middle of the picture, we're going to say that that diamond is actually this body. Our consciousness doesn't live inside this diamond. Our consciousness is on the pool deck, so it's outside of the pool. It's not within the swimming pool's realm. But what it's doing is it's looking through the diamond, and you can see all of the many facets on this diamond. And each one of those facets has a corresponding projection of possibility of this life. So we're going to say that those projections are the refractions of light that we see in the water in this picture. Each one of those projections is a potential that this life is going to experience. So we can see that some of those refractions end very close to the diamond, and some of those refractions end way out here at the edge of the swimming pool. We can see where the refractions branch and consider different possibilities. So that's when you make a decision, you're going to be experiencing or witnessing, observing both sides to every decision you ever make, or both sides to every situation you find yourself in. And of course, there's more than just two sides. There's multiple sides, but you will be experiencing all of them. Your consciousness is observing them through the diamond. We, as you and I sit here and we talk to each other, we are the projection. We are the hologram of this observation. We can see that this diamond is not and does not need to go into each one of these refractions of light. It is the same diamond in the same spot. And we can also see that each one of these refractions, each one of these projections is in the same swimming pool. So it's not on a different universal plane. It's not having to die and come back and die and come back. We can see that all the refractions, all the potentials of this life are playing out in the exact same swimming pool at the exact same time. So to answer your question, are we going to be going through a multitude of these projections with the same people? And that is going to be a yes. And there's going to be projections where we are not with the same people, where we made a decision or life took a turn and it headed us into a different direction. So potentially we were born and adopted. Potentially we were born and stayed in our biological family. Potential that we had a parent die when we were young. We had our own death when we were young. And so then those lives would continue on without us. But there'll also be projections where they continued on because you didn't die at that point. So we can see this diamond has not gone anywhere, and the projections, which we are all in the same swimming pool.